Hi there, Dave here, that foreign bloke in Sweden still, but this will be the last vlog from here before we, the next vlog will be back, we will be back in Thailand. So yeah, and I will be glad for that too, because the weather is not very wonderful, unfortunately. I've just been in there, gem and fix. I am trying to do a couple of jobs at the house before we leave, and I came down to get a couple of things from here, so I'm going to go back now. I will pop into Willie's, I think, and get something to eat, but otherwise I'm going to go back to the house. It's Saturday, I'm just taking it easy, and yeah, it's not a very nice day. Right, Chow's in the forest, and she's just called me and said, can you come and fetch me quick? And I understand why. It's absolutely hammering it down. I can't see this. I can see much better through the camera than I can see through my actual eyes. It's black and absolutely hammering it down. Not to mention thunder and lightning. And everybody's driving really slow as well, which is not helping my cause. Yeah, that was quite the storm that blew in, unexpectedly actually. I checked the weather forecast and it showed a bit of light rain for possibly the afternoon, so that was a bit more than light rain. It was thunder and lightning and hailstones. In fact, further up the road there, it was thick, like this thick, with hailstones where they'd all run down it together, like it looked like it had been snowing. But anyway, that was that. She got out alive, a bit wet, but luckily she carries a poncho in her pocket in case of things like that. Anyway, I wanted to tell you, I'm in the middle of a forest here now, as you can see. It's literally, I'm in the middle of the forest. I walked up and then I've just come in a little way into the forest. Now I want to tell you, I've decided to make one slight change to my publishing schedule, and that is I will keep the Sunday 19:30 publishing time, but I'm going to try where I can to publish in the week, Wednesday or a Thursday. That may be a little bit more of a flexible publication time depending on work and how I can manage it. There's a couple of reasons for that. One is often by doing just a weekly vlog, that vlog ends up being 20-25 minutes, and it's often a little bit too much for a lot of people, judging by the analytics. The other thing is, I think having two videos half as long as each other, even if you watch the whole way through, it means two views rather than one view, which is better for the channel. So that's what I'm doing. So next Sunday, as in a week from when this video is released, will be the first video back in Thailand. The Tuesday following that date is Loy Krathong, so I will obviously, we will probably be going out and floating our krathongs and doing, you know, having a look at what's going on in Udon Thani on Loy Krathong, because it's a big festival. So on the Wednesday or the Thursday after that Tuesday, I will try and get a video out with that and a little bit of what else has gone on in between. So that's the idea, but like I say, I'm not making any promises about the midweek videos. They'll come out when they come out, but I'm going to try and do it that way as best I can and hope I can manage it. But the Sunday is going to stay the same, so there will always be that Sunday. Anyway, that's me. I'm going to carry on a little bit now, and then I need to get back to work. Here's my friend coming. Hello, little meow. Money. Come. Hey, meow. Meow. There she is. Hey. This is my friendly meow that I meet when I go out walking. She usually comes and says hello, don't you? Yeah, you're a nice one. A fluffy old kitty. Not sure whether she lives in that house there on the other side of the stream, or she lives down here, because I see her down here normally, but she came from over the bridge, so who knows. But she's a sweetheart. There she goes. I'm just out for a walk. I haven't been feeling at all well this morning, and got things to do. Oh god, I need to make jam. I've got fruit that I've taken out, berries that I've taken out from the freezer that Joe's picked and what have you, and I've got everything ready for that. And I was going to take some to Thailand with me and leave a lot here in the fridge, just it keeps a long time. But I really haven't got much energy for anything, so I decided to come out for a walk, and then I saw the cat. I wasn't going to film while I was out walking today, but because I saw the cat, I thought I'd show you my friend. Anyway, I'm going to get on. He's come from that yellow house there under the bridge and is going out to the lake over there. Okay, so I did mention jamming, or making jam rather, in my live stream, which was last week, and I did mention it in this vlog just a clip or two ago, so I'll show you what I'm doing. Those are all my jars. They've all been boiled so that they're nice and sterile. And in this pan now I've got 2 kilos of wild raspberries and a kilo of wild blueberries, and I will be mixing in with them about 2.5 kilos of sugar, 2 to 2.5 kilos of sugar. It just depends. But I'm going to use the stick blender to blend them up a little bit as well. Right, I haven't mixed with the stick blender yet, but you can just see now the wild raspberries and the wild blueberries mixed together with the sugar. So I'm going to give them a zap so that there's not too many whole berries, and then it'll be time for the going on the stove. Alright, and that's my strawberry mixture ready. It's strawberries, again sugar, and the juice of a lime in this one, and I'm just getting that ready in another pan while I'm waiting for the first one to come to the boil, so I will get done a bit quicker that way. And yeah, so we're well underway. Okay, the drottning silk looks like it's done. I've just given that a taste and it looks fine. I just burnt my hand as well. But yeah, it's all good, so I'll be doing the strawberry one next, but I need to get that drottning into the jars first. Alright, there you go, jam made. The yogurt buckets, the jam in the yogurt buckets we will eat in the short term. The jam in the jars will last a long time, so some of those we'll give away and a couple of them we'll probably keep. So anyway, we've got jam at long last, again homemade, very nice too. Okay, just woken up, well, just came to start work. I woke up 7 o'clock and start work at 8, and when I open Outlook, I've had an email from Qatar Airways. Here it is. My flight has been cancelled, or rather the flight from Stockholm to Doha has been cancelled. And I can have a refund or I can rebook, which is very nice of them, but I also got a flight from Doha to Bangkok, which is part of their flight, and then an additional domestic flight with extra baggage booked and paid for as well. So that's a bit of a problem. Okay, just logged in to Qatar Airways, and sure enough, that flight seems to be cancelled. So there's a link to click to chat with them, but that doesn't seem to work. So I'm going to need to find the telephone number and call them and see if I can speak to an agent and see what we can do. There is an earlier flight from Stockholm that day, but it would mean a long wait in Doha. There is a flight from Copenhagen about the same time, which would be easy enough for us to take instead. So there are still plenty of options open. So let's have a look. Right, well, I've been on the phone, absolute panic stations at first. Tried the chat button, didn't work. Then I looked up where I could find a phone number to ring Qatar Airways, and where they had a Swedish number that connected to, I presume, to their agents in Qatar, because the girl I spoke to, she sounded like a Qatari, an Arab, the way she spoke English. But she told me that the flight was cancelled from Stockholm, but we were rebooked on a flight with Finnair at the same time to Doha. So no change apart from the airline. And our flights after that would be the same. So we're on a Finnair flight instead at the same time. So that was great. But I need to accept the new conditions or something. So I said, yeah, I accept the conditions, no problem. But I thought I was going to get a confirmation. Anyway, I didn't get a confirmation, and I waited and I waited and I waited. So eventually I decided I'd log on to Finnair and see whether I could log on with the booking number that I've got from Qatar Airways. And sure enough, I could. And there we were, booked on that flight, the Finnair flight. So that was great. Jow's special meal, that was sorted. But it didn't say we had any seats. So I went to the section where you book seats, and I chose 2 seats. It didn't say what the seat number was or what the type of seat was or anything, but I just booked 2 seats at the back of a section where there was like 3 rows, it looked like. And I saved that, and it came up, your seat choices have been saved, but then when I clicked on it again, it said no seat booked. And I tried that 2 or 3 times anyway, I wouldn't have it. And I want to make sure I get, decent seats. That I'm a bit fussy about that. It's just one of my things. So I decided to go onto the Finnair chat. So of course, first of all, you get a chat bot, and the chat bot kept saying, "Look at our FAQs about booking seats." No, I want to speak to a human. I kept putting in the chat. Eventually, I got connected to a fellow, and he asked me for the booking reference, and he said, "Yes, I can see you've booked seats here, 23, whatever it was." And I said, "Well, that's not coming up on the thing." "Yeah, it's definitely here." He said, "They're in premium economy, and I can send you the booking reference." So I was like, "Oh, okay." So anyway, I've now got the confirmation of that, and I've just checked out on Finnair's website, and sure enough, that's how it looks on the A330, and these are the seats that we're booked onto. So that is a real bonus. So from being a disaster, it's turned into a real bonus for our flight from Stockholm to Doha. I paid extra for sitting in the A380 upstairs. It's in economy, but it's in a pair of seats as well. So all looks good. But yeah, if we don't have any more upsets, and we do have those seats as shown here in these photos, then I'm well pleased indeed, because that extra room and comfort is basically worth gold. And obviously it's expensive if you pay for that, but I suppose I've got that upgrade as because of being moved from Qatar Airways. Plus Qatar Airways have in their normal economy seats, you've got like prices. There's 1, 2, 3, and I booked I think the most expensive of the 3 economy classes, not premium economy, but just to have the extra baggage allowance. So that might be why we get first bite at the cherry. I don't know, but we've got the premium economy, so fingers crossed it will still be the premium economy seats when we board in just 3.5 days time. Awesome. So there you go, all's well that ends well. So I'm looking forward to that now even more. Hopefully no changes. Just been to the containers, taking all my recyclables. Mew and Sebastian are coming for the weekend, obviously, because we're going to be away for, well, best part of the year. So they're coming to visit, and got a lot to do over the weekend, and then we will be away to Thailand. So keep going. Okay, I think I'm going to end the video here now. I've got a lot to do over the next couple of days, so I want to get this video edited and uploaded so it's out on time. And then we will be off to Thailand, all things being equal. So keep tuned for that. Hopefully I'll have a video in the middle of the coming week. Worst case scenario, next Sunday, a week today, 19:30 Bangkok time, 13:30 Central European time, winter time. And if I don't see you before, I'll see you then. So thanks a lot for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up, share it, like, all the old stuff, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.